Hey, what's going on, guys? It's CDT here, and today we're going to be talking about Gerald Green. From October to December 2017, Gerald Green was out of the NBA. He wasn't playing with anybody. The only person he was playing with was his Rottweiler in his driveway. Now he's a very important part in the Houston Rockets due to injury within the past weeks. He's been in the NBA for around 10 years. Gerald Green could shoot three-pointers and he could dunk, which means he was a really entertaining player to watch, but he only has 9 fingers. When he was little, he and his brother were having a jumping contest, and he was wearing one of his mother's rings. And he jumped up, and the ring got caught on a nail, and it was almost ripped off. And the doctors tried to sew it back on, but they had to amputate it in the end. And he had to wear a big bandage on his finger for around 18 months. And he got picked on at school for it. But he said the hardest part was readjusting to the ball. He shoots with his thumb, index, and middle finger right now. And if he was able to palm the ball with his right hand, he would have way more dunks if he was able to do that. He's been playing professional basketball for around 11 years, and he signed with the Rockets in December. And he has played for 8 teams since the Boston Celtics drafted him in 2005 with the 18th pick out of high school. He played 1 year in China and 2 years in Russia and 1 year with the Lakers D-League. And at first, it looked like he'd just be a fun player to watch, but in 2011, with the Brooklyn Nets, he turned his career around, and 2 years later with the Suns, he was averaging around 16 points per game and around 40% from the three-point line. Eric Bledsoe went out with injury, which means Green got a lot more minutes, and he finished 4th place in Most Improved Player award. Gerald Green made it clear that he was not just a high flyer who could shoot threes. He could do other things to help the team and become a great rotation player. He played 1 year with the Miami Heat in 2016 to 2017 in the NBA. He soon returned to Boston Celtics, the team who originally drafted him, even though he was shooting 46% from deep in the playoffs, and Brad Stevens trusted him in those playoff games to start. He was cut, and then he was cut off the Bucks again after they won a claim for DeAndre Liggins. They told Green they wanted to go in a different direction. Not even Gerald Green was sure he would play in the NBA again or play any professional basketball again. Nobody wanted him. Nobody from overseas, nobody from the D-League wanted him, and it was just a hard time for Gerald Green. But luckily, James Harden was injured, and Gerald Green got a call. But the crazy thing is, he was flying to Boston because his son was sick from an allergic reaction. He got a phone call expecting it to be about his son, but it was really about a contract or a workout that the Houston Rockets wanted to do next morning. And after that workout, they signed him to a 10-day contract, and his son was expected to be fine. He said that he's never been so high and so low in the same day. He did not make He did not score any points in his first game, but right now, he's averaging around 20 points and shooting 50% from the three. It was huge since James Harden, their star player, went out with injury, and he got signed for the rest of the season, and he will be making around $1.4 million. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This is a new thing I'm doing, and I changed my name to CDT instead of Casual Dom because I just like it more. Well, I'll see you guys later.